tried and I can't outrun the rain. I've got to weather it. Can't hide, can't duck under every punch. I've got to roll with it. I could bitch and moan or get up and go on, taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Gonna let the day roll into another one. I'm taking it as it comes. I've spent a lot of time trying to rewind life or fast forward it. Wishing I could hit pause and take in a little more of it. It's all said and done, I can't do either one, so I'm taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Gonna let the day roll into another one. I'm taking it as it comes. I'm taking it as it comes, learning as I go. I'm taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Taking it as it comes, learning as I go. Can't hold on to something that's out of my control. Gonna let the day roll into another one. I'm taking it as it comes. I'm taking it as it comes.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
A few broken hearts might get you down. Keep calm, carry on, pick up your crown. No, I ain't saying to get back on that horse. Take some time to find your shine. Raise the curtain, dim the lights. No more crazy days and lonely nights. I'm dressing up, taking the stage. Gonna be the star of this passion play. I'm rocking on my own, ain't picking up my
She is my good friend, Miss Molly Lovett. That is one of her latest singles called One Woman Show. Welcome to a one-man show. Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best by indie artists. We are also syndicated on KUHS Denver. KUHSdenver.com is where you can find them. And a big thank you to Henry Archuleta and all the fine folks over there for letting us put on our country music radio program. We kicked off the show with Mr. Randall King and one of his latest singles. It is called Taking It As It Goes. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to play one song at a time. We're going to let you be the judge of whether this is called New Country's Best or whether it should be called New Country's Best or not, but it already is. You can follow us on Twitter over there as well at New Country's Best. My personal Twitter account is at Tim Kelly on Air. And I'm going to be interviewing tonight Tenpenny Gypsy at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So we look forward to that as well. Lots of good music in between. So let's get right back to it. Another good friend of mine, Miss Dusty Lee with Dusty Lee and the Claim Jumpers. This is called 99 Halos on today's Country. KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
We said goodbye 3 years ago today. There ain't been one single night without you for me. 99 halos couldn't take you away, and 200 angel wings
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
You fly those curtains wide open and hope that he ain't there when I leave. You say a prayer when it's over and tell yourself you don't need me. And I always end up the bad guy. I don't know why I keep on coming round. You can say whatever you want, girl. Silence always seems to hold us down. So how high do we got to get to find that cloud we've been missing? And how long is it gonna take to get your heart to listen to the truth? I've told myself to move forward too many times I can't keep count. But every time I think I'm over you, I end up back inside this house. So how high do we got to get to find that cloud we've been missing? And how long is it gonna take to get your heart to listen to the truth? To the truth. We've seen it all, ain't no surprise. We keep on hiding behind all these lies. We wear the storms and said goodbye. So what's the point in one more time? One more time. So how high do we got to get to find that cloud we've been missing? And how long is it gonna take to get our hearts to listen to the truth? To the truth.
That is the brand new single from Mr. Cody Hibbard. He's a great artist, isn't he? Performing with my good buddy Mr. Josh Ward a while back in Montgomery, Texas. I like his stuff. He's got some good stuff. Check out Cody Hibbard on YouTube and everywhere, especially on this radio station. Hey, we appreciate the support, everybody. Where can you find us live? Well, go to Spreaker. That is SPREAKER.com. Search KICR Indie Country Radio up in that little gray box at the top, and you will see we live stream at 7 p.m. Central Time, both on Thursday night and Friday night from my basement studio in Branson, Missouri. See, you get more information right there. That's right, I got it going on down here. This mouse I've got in my hand running around, and when I catch it and push play, great country music comes out of it, like it's about to do right now. Miss Kezia Gill is up next. What Kind of Woman is the title of this one on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
What kind of woman won't forgive 1,000 times? What kind of woman never tells a tender white lie? Won't long for more and doesn't lay her dreams aside? what kind of woman would I be? What kind of woman won't admit it when she's wrong? What kind of woman doesn't slip and let her heart fall? Won't cry alone and then won't put her lipstick on? What kind of woman would I be? What kind of memory won't stay after you've packed? What kind of heartache quits beating, oh, just like that? What kind of woman would I be if I stopped loving you just 'cause you stopped loving me? What kind of woman doesn't lose it when she's tired? What kind of woman won't stand back up on fire? Never felt less than pretty, never hides behind a smile. What kind of a woman would I be? What kind of woman never crashes to her knees? What kind of woman never begs, no, never pleads? What kind of woman just gives up her everything? What kind of woman would I be? What kind of memory won't stay after you've packed? What kind of heartache quits beating, oh, just like that? What kind of a woman would I be? Tell me, what kind of a woman would I be if I stopped loving you just 'cause you stopped loving me?
I love me some country music.
Hey, man, I love country music.
Me too.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
If you want to see how the night feels under your high heels, I'm good with that. We can turn all the lights down, dance you around this house, I'm good with that. It doesn't matter which way it goes, we'll take it fast or take it slow. Get your you and me on, whoa. Tell me what your heart wants. I can't get enough of you, holding you, loving you. Kiss me and I'll kiss you back. Hey, that's what I'm here to do, and I'm good with that. We can spin some old vinyl, a rock and roll revival. I'm good with that. Or we can kick it country like neon junkies. I'm good with that. We can bar crawl till 2 a.m. or light a fire right here instead. Get you and me on, whoa. Tell me what your heart wants. I can't get enough of you, holding you, loving you. Kiss me and I'll kiss you back. Hey, that's what I'm here to do. I'm good with that. what your heart wants. Get you and me on. Whoa. Tell me what your heart wants. I can't get enough of you, holding you, loving you. Kiss me and I'll kiss you back. Hey, that's what I'm here to do. Yeah, the only one for me is you, and I'm good with that.
His name is Brecken Miles. That is brand new music called I'm Good With That. And boy, am I. That is a great song right there. I love that one. We set up a radio interview with him, too. You can tune in on November the 12th. I'll be interviewing him at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And we hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time like we always do. I've got a great radio interview coming up tonight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll be talking to Ten Penny Gypsy here in just about an hour or so stay tuned for that. Brand new music now from Miss Jessie Lynn, the Alabama cowgirl herself. This is her latest single. It is called Isn't That the Truth? On Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Last night when you called me, told me how you love me, I couldn't help but question where's the proof. When I talk, you don't listen. Is there something that's gone missing? Your mind somewhere else, isn't that the truth? Overnight work trip again. Are you sure you didn't see my text coming? These days I spend my nights wondering where you've been. Gone for a week with your hunting buddies. You come home and your boots ain't muddy. Your face is freshly shaved and your cheeks are smooth. Touch this evening. You're barely home before you're leaving. You're here to just pretend, baby, what's the use? Isn't that the truth? Autumn's here and summer's over. Days are short, nights grow colder. Seasons change, but we don't get to choose. I can tell when winter's coming. It's time to leave the water running. The pipes will freeze for sure, isn't that the truth? It seems like you were always going. Leave me hanging, never knowing. These days I spend my nights wondering where you've been. Gone for a week with your hunting buddies. You come home and your boots ain't muddy. Your face is freshly shaved and your cheeks are smooth. Well, I didn't feel your touch this evening. You're barely home before you're leaving. You're here to just pretend, baby, what's the use? Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
Listen to KICR Indie Country Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, powered by Zeno FM. Download the Zeno app wherever you get your apps and search KICR Indie Country Radio.
please hear my prayer today. Give me all the words to say. Help me change her leaving mind. I'm running out of time. One more night, that's all I need to love her out of leaving me. Please don't give her wings to fly. Keep my angel by my side for one more night. Lord, I know I let her down. I'm so sorry for it now. Please don't let her walk away. I need your help to make her stay. One more night, that's all I need to love her out of leaving me. Please don't give her wings to fly. Keep my angel by my side for one more night. Give me till tomorrow morning to do some talking to her heart. Lord, please do one of your miracles to keep her right here in my arms. One more night, that's all I need to love her out of leaving me. Please don't give her wings to fly. Keep my angel by my side for one more night. Keep my angel by my side for one more night.
That is the latest single from Cash Creek and my good friends over there. They are awesome, aren't they? Mr. Chemo Forrest, great producer of other artists, and also plays in the band Alabama. Maybe you've heard of them. I sure have. Good stuff. The latest single from Cash Creek, One More Night. Well, we got one more night of country music tomorrow night. Join me Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, and we are going to have a good time tomorrow night. Hang on, I'll tell you who's on the air. Got to look at that schedule. I know I got Mr. Gary West coming up tomorrow night, and we're going to be talking to him. And also Southern Gothic will be live at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. 7:30 p.m. Central Time, Gary West, 8:30 p.m. Southern Gothic. That is going to be a good show. If you love Johnny Cash, you'll love Mr. Gary West. Check him out at Gary West Music. But we'll find out all about what he's got going on tomorrow night, so be sure to tune in. We would love to have you. Mr. Donovan Lee Carpenter is up now. What kind of memory am I? On today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
You're a good cry when I'm driving home, or the radio's playing the right sad song. You're a smile that appears on my face. My heart speeds up when I drive by your place. All the laughs we had, all the time we spent, was looking back now over where it went. Do you wish you still had it back? sunny day, blanket on the grass, picnic basket, I hear you laugh, love to hear you laugh. Or is it clouding up, starting to rain? All of a sudden you remember the pain that I caused you. I wish I never caused you. The only question now is why. And do I ever cross your mind? What kind of memory am I? I can still see your face. I remember my arms around your waist. I remember how a kiss was never enough, and how we said we'd always be in love. You're a first for this, I'm a first for that. Now I don't even know where you're at. Starting to question just what we had. Am I a sunny day, blanket on the grass, picnic basket, I hear you laugh, love to hear you laugh. Or is it clouding up, starting to rain, and all of a sudden you remember the pain that I caused you? I wish I never caused you. The only question now is why. And do I ever cross your mind? What kind of memory am I? The only question now is why. And do I ever cross your mind? What kind of memory am I?
Today's country.
I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. Today's country.
Give me 3 shots of Jaeger and I'll start to hate her, and then you'll know the party is on.
We got the hits. All the hits. All the hits. Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I wouldn't be here if not for your faith, if not for your love, if not for your saving grace. I'd be a loner, forgotten and small, climbing a mountain that's too big and too tall. But because you love me, because you care, I can do anything, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. Because you love me, because you're there, I am unstoppable, undeterred. I have heard an end. I can do anything, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. Because you love me, because you're there. I am unstoppable, undeterred. I have heard an answered prayer. Because you love me. Because you love me. Because you love me.
Her name is Jessica Muse, and that is her latest single. It is called Because You Love Me. You can check out the video to that one on ICTV, Indie Country Television. Where can you find that? Go to Indie, I-N-D-I-E, IndieCountryTelevision.net. You'll see over 400 plus videos that we have playing around the clock, 24/7, 365 days a week, a year that is. And you can also check out, as of last week, the Canadian Country Music Awards. The CCMA Awards are playing on ICTV as well. They just aired last month in September, and a couple of weeks later, we got them on the TV channel. So some good Canadian artists on there. One of the Canadian artists that I love is this next young lady. She's a good friend of mine, Miss Arlene Quinn. This is called Life is Good on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHSdenver.com, playing new country's best.
Hot coffee in my favorite cup, full tank of gas in my pickup truck, driving down that old dirt road, kicking up dust, windows roll down, radio up. Ain't much jingle in my old blue jeans, but I got you riding shotgun, and that's all I need. And oh, life is good, and it feels like it should.
Brittany McLam, and you can hear my brand new single Wanted on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com. Now available on all your favorite download and streaming services.
Funny that 2 a.m.'s the only time that you call me up. Nothing new, oh, I should've saw it coming. Don't have to pick up to know exactly what you're wanting, yeah. Boy, don't you know it's a little too late. Must be lonely, sleeping with the choices you made. 'Cause I wanted to be yours and you to be mine, to be everything and more. All you were looking for was just a good time. All I wanted was just for you to try, make good on your promises. Must have been too much to ask for you to be that guy. Let's be honest, I was never gonna be what you wanted. I wonder what it was that made you think of me. Probably just the late night whiskey got you buzzing good. Whatever we had, just go ahead and drop it. It ain't coming back in no way it ever could. And it won't, 'cause those days are gone. When I wanted to be yours and you to be mine, to be everything and more. All you were looking for was just a good time. All I wanted was just for you to try, make good on your promises. Must have been too much to ask for you to be that guy. Let's be honest, I was never gonna be what you wanted. Leave it up to you to leave and try to turn around on a one-way street. Wanted all I wanted, yeah. 'Cause I wanted to be yours and you to be mine, to be everything and more. All you were looking for was just a good time. All I wanted was just for you to try, make good on your promises. Must have been too much to ask for you to be that guy. Let's be honest, I was never gonna be what you wanted. All I wanted, yeah.
We had a great radio interview a few weeks back. Her name is Brittany McLam, and that is one of her latest singles. It is called Wanted. It is fantastic. Well, since our interview, Brittany has started selling real estate. And so if you're looking for a home in the Franklin, Tennessee or Nashville, Tennessee area, check out Brittany McLam. She is a show and a station sponsor. She is with Keller Williams Realty, and she is going to do you proud. I guarantee you. She will help you get your first home, your second second home, maybe your third. Yeah, you might need a vacation home in Nashville or your forever home as well. You can check out her logo on our website, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Click on that, and it'll take you right where you need to go to get assistance from our good friend, Miss Brittany McLam. While you're there, check out the video to this next song, Mr. Tyler Braden. This is called Love is a Dead End Road. On Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
Thought it was finding someone that was just like me, wanting college football up on the big screen every Saturday all through fall. But no, love is a dead-end road. Thought it meant she'd pick a guitar, shoot pool with the boys in a smoky old bar room, and throw 'em back without a second thought. But love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather around to see little bare feet take the very first step. Talk about it over and over again, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought, where you got her hand on the hole. Love is a dead-end road. Thought I had it all planned out, who she'd be, where we'd be now, on a right or wrong turn. As it turns out, this old boy found that love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather round to see her high school love take my little girl's hand. White dress, wedding bells, and daddy's last dance, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought, where you got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather round to tell daddy goodbye just one more time. See her said for one hell of a life, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. Oh, you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. We got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end road. Love is a dead-end road.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
And I'm thinking about where you are, thinking never got me far, with a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile, so you'll miss me and maybe kiss me. And I don't want to change or stay the same. I want to let you go, I want to make you stay. I want to sing along and I want to hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. It's baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order star through the neon light I lean on, 'cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week till I see you and maybe dream you. And I don't want to change or stay the same. I want to let you go, I want to make you stay. I want to sing along and I want to hold my tongue what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Oh, where did you go? And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
That is the latest single from Shotgun Rider, great country music duo from the state of Texas. We're getting ready to kick off hour number two of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. Let's do it in style. Let's keep it in the state of Texas with my good friend, Mr. John Wolf, with the question, what are you doing right now? Well, hopefully listening to today's country with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio, at KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
Well, I guess I could have gave you a little heads up, but a girl like you don't need no fixing up. Friday night's too far away, and you've been stuck in my head all day. I just had to see your face, no, I couldn't wait. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Should you put on old blue jeans or a party dress? To be honest, I ain't thought that far ahead. I can pick you up right in front of your house, so pull the shades, blow the candles out. We can watch the first star fall from the edge of town. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Right this minute, I got a bottle you can help me finish, and when it's empty, we can spin it round and round. Yeah, what are you doing right now? Right this second, we got a moment, baby, let's don't waste it. You'll be having the night of your life when the sun goes down. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything,
Today's Country with Tim Kelly is sponsored by OutHouseTickets.com, helping save the small venues. Small event venues have been entirely shut down due to COVID-19. Countless people have lost 100% of their income overnight. It's not only the performers and producers that are affected, thousands of jobs rely on the small venues to survive. Why not donate a few dollars today to help save the small venues and keep live music alive? Visit OutHouseTickets.com to donate today and save the small venues.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Well, he's not listening when I tell him how my day went. He didn't notice that I've got a new dress on. He didn't walk up behind me just to kiss me in the kitchen the moment he got home. He won't tell me that I'm beautiful when I'm sitting on the bed tonight in a t-shirt with no makeup on. But I stay because sometimes he does. Sometimes he loves me more than I deserve to be loved. And sometimes he's more than a heart like mine could ever dream of. He didn't write a love letter to me on a little scrap of paper he found in the front seat of his car. He didn't bring in backyard flowers or call me darling as we laughed at them sitting in a jar. Tonight he won't talk about the TV lights dancing in my brown eyes just before he takes me in his arms. But I stay because sometimes he does. Sometimes he loves me more than I deserve to be loved. Sometimes he's more than a heart like mine could ever, ever, ever give up. Tonight he didn't make me feel like I'm the only woman in the world. He didn't say my name in a whisper so sweet. Tonight he didn't make me forget all the trouble in my heart or teach me what the word hallelujah means. But I stay because sometimes he really does. Yes, 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 I stay because sometimes he does.
name is Karen Waldrop. That is called Sometimes He Does. You can check out the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Welcome to the second hour of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com. This show will air over there Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. in the Mountain Time zones. Hey, I'll tell you another show that we're airing on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net, is Saturday nights at the Grand Ole Opry. That's right, Miss Karen Waldrop. I think she could fit into that circle quite nicely with the voice that young lady has. But we've got lots of great talent on the Grand Ole Opry, of course, and legends as well. So every Saturday night after it streams, we will add it to ICTV on Sunday morning. You'll be able to check out Saturday Night with the Grand Ole Opry, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. The latest from the great group Gone West. This is called Slow Down on KICR Indie Country Radio, KUHSdenver.com.
In the buzz of a busy street, I never saw the leaves fall. Caught feet awake and somebody asleep, but I don't feel it at all.
You're like the wind rolling in on a summer blaze. Lazy river in the rapids I race. Just a minute laying next to you and time stands still. You make me wanna slow down.
Hey everybody, this is Adam Grant, and you're listening to Today's Country with my good buddy Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country and KUHSdenver.com.
Hey, I'm coming.
There ain't nothing like you and me, baby. Lying on the creek bank just being lazy. The full moon shining through the trees, just maybe we can stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. There ain't no rush, so baby, take your time. Can feel your heart beating next to mine. As the sun goes down, oh, just let it fade and stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. I don't ever want this night to end, so let me hold you like you've never been. Loving like crazy. Let me hold you like you've never been. True love is meant to be every now and then. So stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. Let me kiss you like you've never been. True love is meant to be every now and then. So stay, baby, all night long. Stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. Loving like crazy.
His name is Adam Grant, of course. He is from the state of Georgia, and he is fantastic. We'll send that out to Miss Shelley Lynn in Overland Park, Kansas, listening to us live on Spreaker.com tonight. Hey, Shelley, don't work too hard while you're listening. We appreciate the support, though. Mr. Joe Lasher is up next. This is called Messed Up on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. When we will have 10 Penny Gypsy coming up in 15 minutes. There you go.
To all my friends, I guess it's easy to see, 'cause they all say it ain't good for me. Lying to myself, trying to get over you. But I'd say I put on a damn good show, acting tough as nails, so you won't know truth from fiction, how hard it's hitting me to let you go. Baby, I messed up, doing my best to get dressed up, walk a straight line to the front door, take
my pride. So I wound up here kicking myself, drowning my tears. Can't see straight, but one thing is clear. I messed up, doing my best to get dressed up. Walk a straight line to the front door. Take a deep breath and a couple more. Maybe I'm hurting, everything I try ain't working. Guess I like to hide at the pain brings with your memory. And I can't get enough, baby, I'm messed up. Messed up. Maybe I'm messed up, doing my best to get dressed up. Walk a straight line to the front door. Take a deep breath and a couple more. Baby, I'm hurting, everything I try ain't working. Guess I like to hide at the pain brings with your memory. And I can't get enough, baby, I'm messed up. Yeah, I'm messed up. Messed up.
If you friend us on Facebook, a kitten is born. So do it now. You don't want to be responsible for fewer fluffy, cute animals now, do you? We won't post drama about our exes. We promise. We love to throw in musical speed bumps to see if you're actually paying attention. Train wreck? Maybe. We call it variety.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
We had some fun, we had some laughs. I licked the salt right off the glass. Danced to the music, racked up a tab. I thought you were thinking what I was thinking. Thought we were going somewhere with all this drinking. Well, I guess the Cuervo, it led me on. 'Cause I turned around and you were gone. You're just a waste of life, waste of a real good time. I guess I'll be going home all alone. No Patron, silver lining, just an empty margarita. Left me in this tequila high and dry. No drunk pickup lines, know your place or mine. You're just a waste of life. Guess I'm never gonna meet your mama or brother. Nothing left to do. Well, I'd take a kiss, no second date. And I'd take a 2 mile in the rain, walk a shame. Yeah, that'd be great compared to this. Oh baby, what a miss. You're just a waste of a life, waste of a real good time. I guess I'll be going home all alone. No Patron, silver lining, just an empty margarita. Left me in this tequila high and dry. No drunk pickup lines, know your place or mine.
That is the latest single from Ingrid Andress, and you can check out the video to Waste of Lime on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. That is a fun video. She's in a kiddie pool full of limes, full of margaritas, and having a lot of fun. But it's a good thing she shot that in the summertime, because tomorrow here in Branson, Missouri, even though it was 84 degrees today, we're going to be maybe in the 50s. It's going to get chilly, ladies and gentlemen, and so bundle up for that. Right now, the music is pretty darn hot on KICR Indie Country Radio. This next gentleman is not only a country music artist, he is also an actor. You can catch him on the show Moonshiners on the Discovery Channel. New episodes air Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time. My good buddy, Mr. Tyler Wood, and this is his latest single called Feel Like This on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, playing new country's best.
The brakes when I'm at high speed, the kind of steady hand that I need, the only one that got me then and now. You keep on giving me second chances, even when I don't deserve them. Yeah, you keep me in line and my feet on the ground. No more talking about my old life, I'm just thinking about the new. 'Cause all I wanna do with my time is spend it all on you. Yeah, I burn my past, ain't looking back, 'cause everything I'm holding I don't ever wanna miss. I need the rest of my days to feel like this. Tell me what I missed while you were waiting, and every single dream that you're chasing, and I'd help you make them the best way that I can. Oh, I wanna be your strong and steady, a crying shoulder that's always ready. Yeah, all you need, I wanna be that kind of man. Whoa, no more talking about my old life, I'm just thinking about the new. 'Cause all I wanna do with my time is spend it all on you. Yeah, I burn my past, ain't looking back, 'cause everything I'm holding I don't ever wanna miss. I need the rest of my days to feel like I've never felt before. And if God gives me a million more to give you all my love, it still wouldn't be I'm just thinking about the new. 'Cause all I wanna do with my time is spend it all on you. Yeah, I burn my past, ain't looking back, 'cause everything I'm holding I don't ever wanna miss. I need the rest of my days to feel like this. Yeah.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
I like a sandy beach on a sunny day, a real good book when it rains. I like to dip my fries in a chocolate shake. That's what I call a beautiful thing. I like a little bit of honey on my toast, but on top of the list of what I love most is you with me with you. The perfect one for a perfect two. A golden dream, sugar sweet. worth about $3 million bucks. And I don't feel the cold when your coat's around my shoulders, and all the leaves are falling in love. Your smile stays with me when I'm alone, but on top of the list of what I love most is you and me with you. Perfect one for perfect two. A golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with we're like the notes in an old blue-eyed song. La da da da, la da 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 dee. You pick the key, maybe I'll play along. But you and me with you. Perfect one for perfect two. A golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with you. That's me with you. That's me with you.
Her name is Macy Martin, great young artist from the state of Texas. That is called Me With You. It's Tim Kelly. Hey, that's me with you. And we're going to have 10 Penny Gypsy coming up shortly, right after this next song. This next artist scored 9 number one hits with her old record label, Curb Records. Now she has her own independent label called Dreambound Records. Here's one of the great cuts off of her album called Me, the one, the only Miss Jody Messina. This is called Love on a Maybe on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
You say, don't be mad at you, but what am I supposed to do? I can't keep wasting space in my heart. You get close and then you push away. Your car is back in my driveway. You know what to say. I hope you stay. Can't come back around, can't come back around. Getting my
That is called Love on a Maybe. The album, the independent album, is called Me, and her record label is Dreambound Records. Go check out the latest stuff from Miss Jody Messina. Well, we're going to check out some of the latest stuff from Tenpenny Gypsy here in just a little bit, but right now I got them live on the phone with me. How are you tonight?
We're great, Tim.
Glad to be here, Tim.
Great to have you. Man, I've been looking forward to this one. I've been playing your music and adding a couple of videos to our TV channel, so you got some good stuff. I'm excited about playing it. Yeah. Yep.
Grateful to have your interest in sharing our music. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, once again, I'm Justin Patterson, and we got Buddy Case with us that played a lot of guitar on the record, and Miss Laura Lynn Danley, Tenpenny Gypsy. So glad that you got a hold of our music.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, I've been working with a gentleman that is promoting you by the name of Mr. Michael Stover for a while, and he's one of the best in the business. We've been working together for about 5 years, and I love interviewing his folks. They're all awesome artists.
He works hard for us. We're grateful to Michael, so shout out to Michael Stover and CS family. Yes.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I see you guys are from Arkansas, too. What part of Arkansas are you from?
We operate out of the Little Rock area. We all kind of live around, Laura lives here in Little Rock, and Buddy and I live nearby, and that's kind of our operating base.
There you go. I have been to Little Rock a few times, and I had a DJ that was from Little Rock that used to be on the station as well, Mr. Rob Charles. So glad to have you guys tuned in and doing the interview from there tonight. Lots of big country music people in Arkansas, and the Little Rock area is a good base for country music too. But you guys are doing like kind of Americana and folk music as well. Is that right?
Well, that's, our sound has kind of been described as a blend of folk and Americana and country. Mm-hmm. Our debut album in 2017 was probably a little bit more folk-oriented, had a little bit more sparse instrumentation and vocals out front. And this album we just released, Fugitive Heart, is a slight departure. But we're just really happy with the sound. The addition of Buddy Case really added a kind of a country blues flavor to it, and it's still an eclectic mix of songs. And we must say that we're very happy that the reports that we're getting from people is that it's hard to pick out a favorite song on the album, and there's no fillers. There's no fillers on the album, so we're proud of all 10 songs on it.
That's awesome. I like I said, I had a couple of good videos too that you guys put together, and we have a TV channel called Indie Country Television. I call it kind of like CMT for the indie artist, and we've got about 450 videos running around the clock 24/7. So you don't get in rotation a lot because we got a lot of good programming on there. But you're playing around the clock on your videos. I got Brick by Brick on there, I know, and one of your other ones that the name skips me here.
Lonesome No More.
That's it, Lonesome No More. I've got that one on there as well. So how fun is it shooting a video? Tell me about some of the stuff that goes into that. I ask about that quite often because I love that part of it too.
That's a lot of fun, actually. I love shooting the videos and just bringing the music itself to life, in pictures and sharing with the audience in that way. We did Brick by Brick in Hot Springs National Park. I actually lived there for about 7 years before I came back to Little Rock, and it's just... There's so many different places you can go in Hot Springs. They're just so beautiful as a backdrop. And actually, interestingly, on the day we shot it, it was rainy and cold. We were all kind of uncomfortable, but you cannot tell in the video. It's great because what are those trees with the pink blossoms that were already in bloom along that walkway? And just...
Yeah, it was neat because, that song has two very distinct lead breaks. Mm-hmm. And the fact that we were able to get Buddy to recreate those acoustic lead breaks, which I think just makes the song take off, that was a really cool part of that video. And then Lonesome No More had kind of a special meaning when we did that.
Yeah, well, my mom's in the Lonesome No More video, and we actually had been separated for 37 years. So to have her here with me in Arkansas, I had to move her from Arizona recently after the loss of my stepfather and my father in the last 6 months. And so she got to appear in the video with us. And so just the theme of having us reunited, in this particular song, Lonesome No More, literally that morning when I went to pick her up, she was looking at pictures of me, one as a young girl, one of she and I, and even a newspaper clipping that she'd been keeping of me playing out at the park in Little Rock. And I'm like, bring those with you. How perfect to show people. You've only had me in photographs for the last 37 years, and now we're reunited in person.
Man,
so that's a video to me.
Yeah, that is awesome. I've been to Hot Springs back when I was married to my first wife. We went there on an anniversary, and we went on a dinner cruise at Lake Hamilton, and somebody got married on the boat. The captain gets brought on from another boat. They went down there and had the wedding, and we were on the very top deck. And a big, nice paddle wheel boat on Lake Hamilton. I'll never forget that. That's beautiful down there.
Is that where that line, Buddy brought us a song recently, River and Me, which we hope to release as a single soon, and that paddle wheel thumping, rocking me just right.
We all smiled when you said paddle wheel.
That's right. It's in our most recent song our first co-write together.
That's awesome. Yep. See what I started?
Yeah. And I don't know if you know, Buddy was up for Guitarist of the Year, Arkansas Country Music Awards this year. So
awesome.
Exciting. I had to release that brick by brick video, and the magic of the moment when you created those lead rides, Buddy, and then to have to be able to do it, for the video was like.
Yeah, how did you do it? Sometimes you don't remember what you did on the video, on the audio recording, and it takes a little bit to go back over it and see if you could recapture it.
He had to relearn his own part.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, how did you guys meet Buddy? Did he hook up with you, or did you hook up with him?
I think it was kind of a mutual thing, but Buddy, I'll let you take that one, man.
Well, when I first heard Justin and Laura, I thought their music was great, and I thought, man, if I could play with them, it would sound really good. And they came over to a little fireside thing we had at our house in Enola, Arkansas, and we sat around a campfire and we just started playing, and it was as magical as I thought it would be. And so we kind of went from there, and it developed into me going from just joining them occasionally to becoming part of Tenpenny Gypsy. Okay. And it's been a pretty interesting ride since then.
It has, hasn't it? That was a magical night when we sat on the fire and played together for the first time.
Yep, that is awesome. Well, it says, too, that, your album, Justin, you were talking about, is made for 2020, and I'm just going to let you tell why you think that is. I'm looking at it on your website.
Prophetic, unfortunately.
Well, Tim, a lot of this was, these songs were written prior to what we know has happened in 2020. Mm-hmm. And the interesting thing about it is you can look back at our album cover for our debut album, and Laura and I are smooching across the kitchen table on the front cover. And you go forward to Fugitive Heart from this year, and we're sitting on opposite ends of the park bench, and it's almost like, number one, that's almost like social distancing.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now on the website. That's it.
Yeah, and we didn't plan that because our first initial plan was to release this thing April 1st, and then we all know what happened. Mm-hmm. We delayed it to July, but once we got the album out in July, we realized not only did we have a social distancing cover, but all of the songs really deal with separation and the uncertainties that come with separation. And it's not a sad album, but a lot of the themes, for instance, Brick by Brick is about the walls that we put up, the separation by walls. Fugitive Heart, the title cut, is about separation by emotional distance. So all these songs kind of are tied together by that theme, and I think that's a theme that in the middle of COVID-19, separation, that's something people can really relate to.
Just that uncertainty, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, this was also produced by a gentleman by the name of Anthony Crawford, and I believe it's the same Anthony Crawford I interviewed a couple of weeks ago from Sugarcane Jane. Is that right?
That would be right.
All right.
That is correct, and you know his background. He's been around the world, all his life as a musician, playing with Neil Young and Steve Winwood, and we got a demo. Well, Laura, maybe you can tell the story.
Well, Savannah's actually younger than I am, but I still call them our mom and pop music.
Uh-huh.
They obviously are in Americana genre, and they had an album, top of the charts when we brought our music to them, and we're just excited that they were interested in helping us produce and create that first album. And we went from songwriters, individual songwriters, when we first met and got started, and decided to do that first album in 2017, and that's when we became we branded and became Tenpenny Gypsy. And Savannah was a big part of that because she created the logo and those vibrant colors, and all of our merchandise and everything else that goes with.
Yeah, and as far as Anthony has been obviously really, really instrumental. He's got a really good ear. The sonic soundscape. He's such a talented multi-instrumentalist, and he knows where to put them in the mix. And so we really owe them a lot as far as, the day that they let us know the songs are good and they'd like us to come down to Alabama and make a record. That was a big day.
The Admiral Bean Studio is home away from home.
They are super talented folks, and I was just blown away by what Anthony has done. And I'm like, what are you doing talking to little old me? And he's like, he actually, he loved doing that, and I love doing the interview, man. So that was some good stuff. We had a good time too. They had the kids there in the background, and she was feeding them pizza and everything. It was good time.
They just put out songs by Levon, their son, 8 today.
Yeah,
Loretta Rain, Yvonne Cash and Loretta Rain. They're already creating their own music.
Nice. Now, you guys, it sounds like have been doing this for a while, but let me ask you, in the world of music, maybe some artists that we might know that have inspired you to do what you're doing.
Buddy, why don't you start?
For me, I grew up listening to a lot of Glenn Campbell, and not only was Glenn Campbell a great vocalist, he was kind of underrated as a musician, but he was actually one of the Nashville session musicians, that they used a lot. He was on Frank Sinatra albums and everything else. And, of course, people like Glenn Campbell, Chet Atkins, Merle Travis, Eric Clapton.
Uh-huh.
It's just, I was even influenced by Henry Mancini, of all people.
Wow. Well, Glenn,
it's quite eclectic.
Your little rides come from.
Yeah, quite eclectic stuff. So
yeah,
see that.
I never wanted to be labeled as just one kind of musician. So.
Uh-huh. Well, Glenn Campbell sure had a hand in building Branson, Missouri, and making it the town that it is today. He had a theater here when
Andy Williams both did shows together and stuff. So. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, he had a theater here for a long time, and then I was just looking at some stuff of Glenn Campbell, and his TV show, that Celebrity Hour that he did. It was a really neat TV show. I love watching that.
Great show. He had the best of everybody on there.
Yep, sure
he even had Ella Fitzgerald on there. They sang "Hey Jude" together. It's still one of my favorite versions of that song.
Yep, and that's what I love about interviewing you guys. I look back and I get to say, hey, I knew them when. If you ever make it big, like Glenn Campbell and some of these others we're talking about. What about you, Laura?
Well, actually, I grew up listening to Amy Grant. She's kind of back on my radar this week. I've been singing El Shaddai all week. One of her videos she just put out with Sandy Patty. Yeah, but I like to say, actually, I'm going to draw Justin into this. Somebody, Unknown Legends used to say that if Gordon Lightfoot and James Taylor had a love child, that would be Justin Patterson. And so I like to say James Taylor and Gordon Lightfoot meet Karen Carpenter and Joni Mitchell, and there you have it.
There you go.
Yeah, I was raised on Merle Haggard. My dad had Merle Haggard's when I was a kid. Had all his records, and somewhere along the line when I picked up the guitar and I got songbooks, I started kind of gravitating towards the singer-songwriters of the 70s, the James Taylors, the Gordon Lightfoots, John Denver, even though it wasn't cool to be a John Denver guy. He's so underrated as a songwriter. And so that style of guitar playing and writing like that has kind of found its way into the Tenpenny Gypsy sound as well.
Yep.
I forget until recently, like Loretta Lynn came back to mind, how much she influenced me when I was growing up. And the Carter family. Don't you think River and Me, our new song, sounds a little bit like a Carter family trio, Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's our new song. You haven't heard that one yet. We haven't got.
See, and that's the stuff they would love here in Branson. I mean, there's a gentleman I know personally that I used to work another show, a Marty Robbins tribute show I did, but I did the lights and sound and the stage and stuff like that. I didn't sing in the show, but there's a gentleman here by the name of James Garrett in Branson that does a John Denver tribute show, and it's one of the most popular shows in town. So yeah, you're right. John Denver's underrated, but people still love his stuff.
Absolutely.
Yep. So now I was just going to say too that Anthony Crawford, after I did the interview with Sugarcane Jane a couple of weeks ago, he had me looking up Steve Winwood on YouTube, and I'm watching Back in the High Life again, where he's playing guitar, I believe, from 1979. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, I've got to tell you a story about that, and I had to talk to Anthony about that. You know, James Taylor was my biggest hero growing up, and of course James had to go get clean in the early 80s. And when he reappeared on that Steve Winwood song, I thought that was just the coolest thing ever, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So then when I went and saw the video from that concert you're talking about at Royal Albert Hall with Steve Winwood, and who's singing James Taylor's part on tour? Anthony Crawford. And I was like, wow, that is the coolest thing ever.
That's what I thought, you know, somebody that I just talked to on the phone and put him on the radio, you know, and now I'm going way back in time looking at him right there on the video, you know.
That's right.
That was pretty cool. Well,
he was also at Live Aid, you know. He was, you know, the biggest world concert ever at the time, the first, you know, worldwide broadcast of a concert, you know. There's Anthony Crawford on stage with Neil Young there, so... yeah, he's been a lot of places.
That's awesome. You know, we're making good headway in this interview. We've already talked for 20 minutes. I think we need to play a song maybe by that title. What do you guys think?
Let's do it. Make some headway.
Tell me about this song, the writing of it, and a little bit of what it's about before I play it.
Sure. We call it the song about personal progress, and you know, it was kind of inspired. The line "making headway" just came into my brain, and so the verses are kind of, you know, constructed about, you know, every word starts with head. You know, you're making headway, headroom, headboards, headwinds, everything like that.
And headstone.
But it's just kind of a bouncy little number about, you know, we may be walking into the headwinds of life, but we're making progress.
Yeah. I used to be in a bowling league years ago, and hitting the head pin's pretty important too.
There you go.
We're gonna have to rewrite it.
Yeah,
there's no head cheese though.
There you go. But I didn't tell you this. I did throw a lot of gutter balls getting to the head pin too. We're making headway now. Let's play it. 10 Penny Gypsy on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
There's a headwind blowing through my overcoat. There's a headwind blowing through my overcoat. I'm just making headway. High time I went home. I got a headstrong woman, she never will do me wrong. And I'm a head case walking, simple as a day is long. But we're making headway, singing you this song. I said, hey, we're slowly making headway now. Hey, when it comes to love, she'll show me how. Her resistance always feels so good to me. Banging, don't you knock on that door. When the headboard's banging, don't you knock on that door. We're just making headway, we might make us some more. I said, hey, we're slowly making headway
headstone standing, the names all written in bold. And there's a headstone standing, names all written in bold. We're just making headway till we're all called home. We're just making headway till we're all called home.
That is called Making Headway. It is Tenpenny Gypsy. They are live with us tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com. Man, that is some good stuff. Congratulations on that one.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We love it. And I wanted to ask you when we came back why you picked Fugitive Heart as the title of your album.
Well, I think it just kind of tied together everything. You know, we talked about, you know, earlier, you know, these songs kind of had a common theme. And, you know, the song Fugitive Heart is about emotional distance. And, you know, it just seemed like the right song to be the title cut. Plus, on top of that, you know, I told you that Merle Haggard was the first guy that I remember listening to as a kid. And, you know, he had that song called I'm a Lonesome Fugitive, and I always thought that was the coolest song. And that album, you know, him kind of hanging off the side of the boxcar, that was one of the first album covers that I remember too. So I think that kind of probably was boiling underneath the surface when I wrote the song, but I think it turned out to be the song that needed to be the title.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
Well, if you spend any amount of time with us, too, you get to, of course, you know, get to know our different personalities. And even though Justin wrote that song, I like to always give it a new meaning. And so I'll say, for me, Fugitive Heart, and that image on the front cover, it's me following my bliss. It's like, so I'm not just this fugitive heart you can't pin down because I'm afraid to commit to love or whatever reason. It's because I'm following my bliss.
There you go. I love that, man, and that's why I love you guys spending time with me tonight and hearing the stories behind the songs. That's why these interviews are so interesting to me. I love it. Now, I have to agree with Mr. Anthony Crawford, and he said one thing about you guys. He said their songs are, and everything they do is at a high level of professionalism. We can tell that, and I've researched you since we were getting ready to do this interview and looking at the videos and listening to the music. I totally agree with him on that.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, we paid him to say that.
We did pay him well.
And
well, you should have put it at the top of the website.
He didn't tell you about the times that he makes suggestions to change our arrangements of the songs, which turned out to be the right call. And you know, I do some thumb sucking of my own and stuff like that. But
get your feelings hurt.
But he didn't tell you any of that.
No, he didn't.
Walk in the studio and says, I'm going to push you around. He helps you find something within that maybe you haven't yet discovered in your own music.
But we appreciate him saying that very much.
Yeah. Well, you know, he is true on that. From what I've heard of you guys, I'm liking it. We're going to keep playing your music. So, and you're no one-hit wonder. I think you got 5 or 6 good ones that are going to do quite well off of this album.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Tim, speaking of that, the song "You're True You," it's like I took it into him as a ballad, just about I was trying to write a happy song for a friend that was in pain, and it kept coming out pretty sad, and that's what she wanted. She said it's what reflected her life, but in the hands of Anthony, it became kind of infectious and upbeat, and it's one of my most fun songs to sing now. Yeah. You know, the came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as Laura said earlier, you know, having that song reach the top of the charts in South Africa, obviously other people are really relating to that as well.
Yeah. You know, and hasn't music changed throughout just in the last 5 or 10 years? You know, we were talking about here a while back on one of the interviews. I bought a brand new pickup in March. Doesn't even have a CD player in it. So most of it's digitally now, and getting your music out there to the fans is like streaming and downloading and that kind of thing now, isn't it? Instead of more like CD sales and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and you know, we've been at this for a while, and it takes a major adjustment to try to figure out, you know, how to get your album out there above all the noise. You know, I said, you know, I would love to go door to door and just hand a Fugitive Heart CD out to everybody, but that like you said, you don't have a CD player in your car, so
yeah.
You know,
do I?
You know, you got to find new ways, and you got to surround yourself with tech savvy people now that can help you kind of maneuver this new landscape of musical distribution.
Yeah, and and with the pandemic now, it's totally different too. Because usually I ask artists, about their upcoming gigs, and we haven't talked about that now for several months because they just aren't performing like they were before. So I want to say this to you guys: if you've got anything that you want to do on Facebook Live, and you put a tip jar up there, please share that with us, and I'll put it in our groups, and you feel free to join our group. It's called Artists Played on Indie Country Radio, and we're playing your music. So if you want to do a Facebook Live in that group page and watch parties and all that stuff, put your tip jars up there. We do not have a problem with that. We want to help you in any way we can.
Yeah, that's good to know because that's what it's come to.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had to learn how to. We've got some live stream things coming up, and we've had to learn how to, from a technical standpoint, from a technology standpoint, how to do a good live show, and I think that's something that's going to be, that's not going to go away even when everything clears up and gets back to normal. I mean, I think people are going to be using this more as a tool.
We'll just be live streaming from all of our live shows coming up.
Right.
Keep that going. And we've been blessed. We have I'm going to call them the youngsters, Cliff and Susan Prowse from Big Red Dog Productions. They're just cutting edge. They did not let this slow them down, and they took our Yaddaloo Music Festival and they made it virtual and quite a production, quality. And we've partnered with them to move forward with our Sounds of Unity monthly showcase. And it's really grateful to people like that are showing us how to stay in the game and keep putting content out there.
Yeah, those are the young tech savvy people I referred to before.
Yeah,
yes.
right. Hey, speaking of tech savvy, how about that recording studio that you recorded it at? Let's give a big shout out to them too.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about Anthony and Savannah, and that's, Sugarcane Jane. That's their home studio.
Okay.
And
Admiral Bean.
And, it's just a pleasure to work there. They do, as we've said, Anthony's the best, and he worked really hard with us to get the sound that we all wanted. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Admiral Bean Studio and Sugarcane Jane.
There you go. She was telling me, Savannah was, about some of the artists that have come through there and recorded, and there's quite a good history in that recording studio.
Yes, there is. It's fun. It's fun to sit down there and just kind of hear some of those stories that Anthony tells.
Yep,
for sure.
That is awesome. Well, hey, I thank you guys for the interview tonight. One more question I want to ask is, if folks want to purchase your music, where can they find you on social media?
So, of course, we have a website, 10pennygypsy.com, and we have this album. We have our debut album, self-titled, and we have merchandise. So I don't think people think right now that's a great way to support artists financially, is buy their merchandise, wear a 10-penny gypsy t-shirt, ball cap, you name it. We're on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And
give them out as Christmas presents.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. There you go.
Yeah, and our website also has like press reviews and things like that, and some of the things that people have said about this Fugitive Heart record that we're so proud of. So yeah, 10pennygypsy.com. Please go there.
And go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. That's actually a way for income too, and people don't think about that. So subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I'm going to get right on that as well. I did not do that, but I did the Facebook liking and all that kind of stuff, those kind of things. But yeah, that's definitely something I need to improve on. I'm glad you said that.
And Buddy's just given us permission that if you buy both of our albums, we're not going to give you his for free.
Okay.
I don't think that's. I'm not sure that's how the conversation went exactly.
That's what I heard, Buddy.
It
and
sounds.
That's an album, or any one of your albums is definitely one you want in your collection. So.
Sounds like you guys have just as much fun off the radio than you do on it. We sure appreciate the time tonight. It's been a blast.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you.
I've been doing this for almost 8 years off and on, and I've never heard of 10-Penny Gypsy before, but I'm a fan, so I'm glad to keep doing this and putting the new music out there, and sure glad we got together. And again, thank you to Michael Stover for that.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tim.
Absolutely. 10-Penny Gypsy. This is called Your True You, and we're going to play some more from them here in just a little bit as we kick off hour number 3 on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHSDenver.com.
dry. Only questions abound.
Though you can't see your way clearly yet, don't know which road you will choose. Don't know which path will bring you closer
to your true you. To your true you. Everything is turning round.
looks to be dying, falling, moving underground. Don't know what lies to the east.
You only know you want to see.
Though you can't see your way clearly yet, don't know which road you will choose. Don't know which path will bring you closer
to your true you. To your true you.
Though your life looks like an hourglass, sitting there watching time pass.
If you're alone until the morning light,
everything is gonna be alright.
though you can't see your way clearly yet,
Don't know which road you will choose. Don't know which path will bring you closer
to your true you. To your true you. To your true you. To your true you. Your true you.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
brick by brick. Who laid the first brick? Stone by stone, tearing down homes. Brick by brick. Who laid
That first brick. Who laid that first brick? You say night and I say day. Which one is it getting in our way? Brick by brick. Who laid that first brick? Who laid that first brick? Gotta stop building that
You can check out the video to Brick by Brick from 10 Penny Gypsy on KICR, or on ICTV rather, IndieCountryTelevision.net. You just heard it on KICR Indie Country Radio. I want to thank Justin Patterson, Laura Lynn Danley, and Mr. Buddy Case for joining me on that live interview. They were fantastic. And go check out and purchase 10 Penny Gypsies music and some of their merchandise as well. They're going to be new members of our Facebook group, Artists Played on Indie Country Radio. And go subscribe to their YouTube channel. I'm going to do that as soon as I get off the air here in just a little bit. But we still got more music to play in the meantime. How about my good buddy, Mr. Tony Justice? This is called This Side of the Radio on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com. Playing new country's best.
Hey, Mr. DJ, know you gotta play that song. It won't be the last time the day you put it on. I know it's a big old hit, probably way up on the charts, but I'd like to make just one request. Have mercy on my heart. On this side of the radio, sound is good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down, but every word reminded me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know, on the side of the radio. Everything was perfect, I'd had a damn good day, till I turned you in, man, you took that away. Every single word that I just heard is exactly how I feel. I went from drumming on my dashboard to crying on my steering wheel. On this side of the radio, no sound is good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word reminded me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know, on the side of the radio. Rolling down this long road, I can barely see the white lines from the tears in my side of the radio, ain't no sound is good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word reminding me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know, on the side of the radio. What it's like, hope you never know, on the side of the radio, of the radio.
We got him duct taped to that chair over there. Is this gonna get us in some trouble?
I'll go get some ice. Tons of music, and nothing but music. Butt music. I love the butt music, baby.
Someone's gonna lose their job over this, and it ain't gonna be me.
We're rolling through non-stop new country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I hate this, here I am running into you, trying not to touch. I hate this, acting like it's not killing me when it does. And that watch I gave you still looks good on your wrist. Don't you think I'm awake when it rains. If we took this break to figure out what we wanted, well, I want us back. Don't need another night to sleep on it. 'Cause I know we said we'd just be friends. I can't lie and I can't pretend, boy, I've tried it. Bottom line is I still love you and I hate this. My heart's breaking. I can't take this. Time and space, it sucks. I hate this. My heart's breaking. I can't take this. Time and space, I swear. I hate this. I know we said we'd just be friends. I can't lie and I can't pretend, boy, I've tried it. Bottom line is I still love you and I hate this. Here I am running into you, trying not to touch. I hate this. Acting like it's not killing me when
Her name is Tennille Arts. You can check out the video to I Hate This on ICTV IndieCountryTelevision.net. Tennille Arts is a great Canadian artist, and she won an award. I just can't remember what it was for when I was thumbing through the country music channel, or the Canadian Country Music Awards that is playing on ICTV. So go check it out for yourself. And the way you watch the other shows like Traditionally Lynch, the CCMA Awards, and the Grand Ole Opry's on Saturday night, just pause the live video player playing all of the country music videos up at the top. That thing will go as soon as you get on the website, so stop that player and click on one of the other ones to watch the different programming on ICTV IndieCountryTelevision.net. Mr. Jason Blaine from Canada is up next. This is called Countryside. We love it on the new countryside. On today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, playing new country's best.
You'll know her when you see her. She'll be the one in the scuffed up boots, old ball cap, ponytail through the back, grooving to a Garth Brooks tune. Her first car was a truck. She ain't afraid to sling it in the mud. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She'll get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. She'll meet her friends out and get a little out, round about Friday night. Might shotgun a couple cool ones, out where the stars shine bright. Favorite blue jeans frayed and torn, out there with the crickets and the cattle and the corn. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. It's late, that look in her eyes says you wanna get lost, take a little ride. Ain't no telling what we might find. She scoots over in the dashboard lights, shows a little more of that countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
everything about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke in the crown, the moon in the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside.
Country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Don't you dare try and reappear after you already got me standing here. I can't believe you'd come in me looking for a little bit of sympathy, like I wasn't the one you left all alone crying, looking like a hot mess. Don't show your face round here anymore, honey. This is something you better get through your head, because I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. What the hell are you thinking coming round to visit? Completely uninvited, messing with my brain again. You couldn't give me the satisfaction of forgetting your existence showed up when I thought I'd finally found the end. Don't be coming over looking for a conversation, dropping little hints that you want me back again, cause I'm so sick and tired of the little lies that tell me so. Here is all I'm saying, baby, better listen in, cause I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. Yeah, I'm giving you
His name is Cameron Marlowe. That is an awesome tune called Giving You Up, and you can check out the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Well, this next artist, we have been playing her for a little while. She got to perform last Saturday night in the Circle of the Grand Ole Opry on that big stage that artists dream about in the world of country music. Her name is Brandy Clark, and her latest single is called Who You Thought I Was. Video to this one also on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net.
I used to want to be a cowboy, a shadow in the sunset. That's why I started smoking cigarettes. I used to want to be a cowboy. I used to want to be Elvis, drive a pink Cadillac car. That's why I learned to play the guitar. I used to want to be Elvis. There's a lot of things I used to want to do till I met you. Now I want to be honest. Now I want to be better. Now I want to be the me I should have been when we were together. I want to be at least almost close to worth your love. I want to be who you thought I was. Used to want to join the circus and hang around with the freak show. Wish I'd learned to walk a tightrope. I used to want to join the circus. Used to want to stay 18. I used to want an Airstream with a lawn chair tumbleweed view. Now I just want you. And I want to be honest. Now I want to be better. I want to be the me I should have been when we were together. I want to be at least almost close to worth your love. I want to be who you thought I was. There's a lot of things I used to want to be till you stopped loving me. Now I want to be steady. I want to be forever. Now I want to be the me I could have been when we were together. I want to be at least almost close to worth your love. I want to be who you thought I was. Yeah, I want to be who you thought I was.
Giddy up, howdy, this is Jane from One Ugly Cowboy, and you're listening to Today's Country with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver.com. Woo! Ride with the wind. Off a desert highway where no one stops was a lonely bar called El Rio Cross. One day a stranger came passing through. He hung his hat, pulled up a stool, had a slow laid back southern comfort ease, the kind of man that does what he please. We talked a while, didn't catch his name, but I won't forget what he had to say. Whoa, whoa, I'm young and I'm free. No tie me down blues gonna ball and chain me. Whoa, whoa, life is too sweet. I follow my heart wherever it leads me. I ride with the wind. Don't worry today, daddy worked a dead-end job, and on the day he died, he told me, son, get out now while you can. Dare to dream and don't look back. Whoa, whoa, live for the chase, 'cause life is too short and you don't waste it. Whoa, whoa, never lose faith to follow the sun and roll down this highway you ride with the wind. Don't worry today what tomorrow will bring. Life is for living, each day is a gift, yeah. Ride with the wind. Yeah, ride with the wind. Don't worry today what tomorrow will bring. Yeah, ride with the wind. Yeah, ride with the wind. Ride with the wind. Ready to fly like a bird on the wing. Yeah, ride with the wind. Yeah, ride with the wind. Don't worry today what tomorrow will bring. Life is for living, each day is a gift. Yeah, ride with the wind.
That is the title track from their latest album. They are One Ugly Cowboy from Toronto, Canada. Jane, Richard, the whole crew, big shout out to them, and thank you for that awesome liner as well. We absolutely love it. Go purchase Ride with the Wind from One Ugly Cowboy, our good friends from Toronto. Miss Brittany Marie is up next. She is from Nashville, Tennessee now, formerly from West Virginia, and she is a two-time Indie Country Music Award winner. This is called Galveston Drive, the latest single from Brittany Marie on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
Rolling on that old dirt road where she grew up. Daddy's in the field again, and he's got that tractor stuck. She's glad there's just some things that never change. She turns the wheel, heads down the bank and up to that bridge. Daddy takes a handkerchief, waves and wipes his head, and she's still amazed that he works this way. His two strong hands, how she loves that man. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now my crew 158 to 159. Those old potholes, that country road, shaped her life. It's her miracle mile, Galveston Drive. Down the road there's a little church where she gave her heart away. At 9 years old and at 23, on her wedding day, the first kiss by the creek under that oak tree.
country music lives.
Let the music.
We're the people's favorite. Show the world you love your country.
Delivering a much-needed neck punch to the status quo.
What does that even mean?
That means, in addition to the variety you've come to expect, you'll also hear songs like this.
Don't wanna get down, let's get gone, get lost.
And this
must be one hell of a highway to walk.
And this
With that poor angel on my shoulder, holding it down, holding it down.
Thank you for listening to Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Baby, why you all alone, sipping on that lonely drink, staring at your telephone, waiting on his call? Looks like you could use a laugh to fire up that pretty smile. I can go and tip the band to play your song. I don't pretend to know him in the end. All I'm saying is if he don't wanna bring you flowers, and if he won't lay around for hours on a Sunday when you wanna just chill, baby I will, baby I will. And if he can't hurry up and take you out to slow dance, I hope you know I wanna, girl, if he ain't gonna love you with a love that's real, baby I will. We could slip into a corner booth, get out of this rowdy crowd. I wanna hear your pretty voice. Tell me all about your hometown and your mama, your friends and all their drama. You've got my attention, you don't need him. Cause if he don't wanna bring you flowers, and if he won't lay around for hours on a Sunday when you wanna just chill, baby I will, baby I will. And if he can't hurry up and take you out to slow dance, I hope you know I want him, girl, if he ain't gonna love you with a love that's real. Yeah, baby, I will. Baby, I will. He don't make you go ooh, like he used to. He don't make you go ooh, like he used to. If he don't wanna bring you flowers, and if he won't lay around for hours on a Sunday when you wanna just chill, baby I will, baby I will. And if he can't hurry up and take you out to slow dance, I hope you know I want him, girl, if he ain't gonna love you with a love that's real. Yeah, baby, I will. Baby, I will.
And if he don't want to play country music for you on the radio for 3 hours, I will tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. That is the latest single from my good buddy, Mr. Darren Morris from Gilmer, Texas. It is called I Will. You need to go get that one, ladies and gentlemen. The Darren Morris Band from Gilmer, Texas. Check them out. They are fantastic. This next artist is a former American Idol contestant. His name is Tyler Booth. This is called Long Comes a Girl on Today's Country from KICR. Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, playing New Country's best.
You see the bopper dropping while you're popping the top on a cold beer. And you bust through the mud in your old truck in low gear. It's shotguns, bird dogs, buddies, and 12-ounce curls. Along comes a girl. You're spitting and swearing in the jeans you've been wearing for 2 weeks. Paycheck weekend, hardcore drinking and no sleep. Playing by the rules you made in a country boy's world. Along comes a girl. You're losing track of time on a front porch swing, writing love songs in your 6-string. If she ain't lining up your phone, you just let it ring. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high. Along comes a girl. Never thought you'd be breaking an iron out on a new shirt, or singing along to I Saw the Light in an old church, let alone taking out a 20-year loan for a piece of your own dirt. And along comes a girl, and you're losing track of time on a front porch swing, writing love songs on your 6-string. If she ain't lining up your phone, you just let it ring. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high. Along comes a girl. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high. Along comes a girl. Along comes a girl.
Because there's no such thing as enough country.
You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now.
Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I've been a bad girl. I'm not doing much right now. I've been a sad girl, waking up when the sun goes down. I'm chasing demons, searching for meaning. Does everything really happen for a reason? Before I fall apart, I get this feeling that some poor angels on my shoulder holding it down, calling a Hail Mary, trying to get me back on the holy ground. I'm hell-bent on hanging my halo up for now, but them poor angels on my shoulder holding it down, holding it down.
people his due, but it's a fine line when everyone turns their back on you. They say I'm needing a little healing. I'm on my knees, am I just talking to the ceiling? Before I fall apart, I get this feeling. Some poor angels on my shoulder holding it down, calling a Hail Mary, trying to get me back on the holy ground. I'm hell-bent on hanging my halo up for now, with them poor angels on my shoulder holding it down, holding it down, holding it down. Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. I said, Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. 'Cause this life's getting too damn hard for me to understand. Maybe I'll just stay. 'Cause the poor angels on my shoulder holding it down, called in a Hail Mary, finally got my life turned back around. I'm hell-bent on keeping my halo on for now, with that poor angel on my shoulder holding it down, holding it down, holding it down.
She is an alumni from NBC's The Voice, Team Blake all the way. Our good friend from Kansas City, Missouri, Miss Cassie Joy, and her latest single called Poor Angel. And you have got to check out the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. While you're there, check out the video to this next one, Mr. Matt Stell. This is called Everywhere But On. It is on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
It's a big old world outside this little town. Thought that's all I needed to drown you out. It was gonna be easy. It was supposed to be easy. Put some days, put some miles in the rear view. A few state lines between me and you. Just a little space and time and I'd be fine. But I've been from Savannah to Long Beach, trying to keep your memory out of reach. But there you were in the Delta nights, the Santa Fe sun, the Colorado sky. I could add another push pin to the map, but that don't stop me from missing you. But looking back, guess it's just one place I haven't gone. I've moved everywhere but on. My mail's still going to Mama's house, 'cause I'm still long gone trying to figure out who I am without you, and why I still think about you. Just biding my time, making ends meet, loading trucks, pouring coffee, pouring concrete, planning my next move, getting over you, yeah. But I've been from Savannah to Long Beach, trying to keep your memory out of reach. But there you were in the Delta nights, the Santa Fe sun, the Colorado sky. I could add another push pin to the map, but that don't stop me from missing you. But looking back, guess it's just one place I haven't gone. I moved everywhere but on. If I had it my way, this old highway would've fixed me up somehow, would've led me home by I could add another push pin to the map, but that don't stop me from missing you and looking back. Guess there's just one place I haven't gone. I moved everywhere but on. I moved everywhere but on.
That is Mr. Matt Stell and a great tune called Everywhere But On. And again, it is on video-wise, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Well, I want to give a big thank you to Tenpenny Gypsy for joining me tonight. They are comprised of Justin Patterson, Laura Lynn Danley, and their good friend Mr. Buddy Case helping them out on their brand new album as well. Thanks for being on the program tonight. We sure had a great time. Next, actually tomorrow night, Friday night, join me at 7 p.m. Central Time. I will have Mr. Gary West. If you love Johnny Cash, you're going to love Gary West and his brand of music. And then Southern Gothic will also join me. We'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time. Gary West will join me at 7:30, Southern Gothic at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Until tomorrow night, I will see you on the radio. Today's Country from Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us on our Facebook page at Tim Kelly Productions, and we will like you right back. Good night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow night.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me